ಏನು ನಾನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಕೊಡ್ರಿ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒಯ್ಯು ಬಾದ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೊಡಪ್ಪ. ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡಿ, ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಬೇರೆ ನಾವು ತರಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಅದಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
My lord, apply for the complainant in this case, my lords.
Yes. What is the explanation? Yes, what is the explanation?
Applied statement.
Yes, what is the violation? ಏನು Yes.
Police officers not arrested unless the nation not authorized case gradually and cannot issue what we have observed. These are the directions. 11.1 state government instructions not to automatically arrest and take the498A is different.
What is the, don't read the, you know, the arrest mark here. What is the violation?
11.3 police officers shall follow the checklist to be filled and establish the reasons and materials necessary to arrest by forwarding or producing the accused to the magistrate for further detention. Failure to comply with the directions apart from the police and department, they shall also be liable to contempt of court. Next, we can test to all of the the present case, he is arrested. He is arrested and forwarded the accused. ADC will not answer as forwarding the accused. Page number 26.
Yes.
The second memo. It's signed by the accused. He states that he has arrested the complainant. Whereas this offense was up to 7 years, he was not be arrested without signing valid reasons. And ADC.
Yes, sir. Where is the reasons? What happened? Then who arrested? ಯಾರು ಅವರು? Where is the arrest order?
Clearly shows but producing for demand. Kindly see page 7 also. Signed by him. He gets the demanded. Sends signs.
Who is this KLV?
He is the person who is accused here.
He said already you are not arrested and somebody arrested ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ. Please come to page 26. Is it not your signature? ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ ಧಾಮ ಮಾಡ ಫೋಟೋ
Submit the demand report. Please reply to send the reasons.
Accused. Same signature. Same signature tally here, mister. Don't waste public time. First ಕೇಳಬೇಕು. Don't try to play with the court. Your officer play with the citizens and you play with the court. First ಕೇಳಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ತಗಲಾಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸಂಪಂಗಿ ರಾಮಯ್ಯ. ಸೇಮ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ವಕಾಲತ್ ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. What do you so and so is tight and the ground Sampang Rama is not well. Next week. Why? No, sir, you should make out of this. Otherwise, you insect happen. You can't wait for 2 weeks. Our tactics police or matter new Madakobur, David. You are ops of the court. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಏನು ಅಂತ ಏನು ಅಷ್ಟು ದಡ್ರಲ್ಲ ನಾವು Don't do the tactics, sir. You are advocate. You should assist the court as a court officer. Result is immediate for you. Don't do these tactics, not the professional ethics. Yes. Next week. I think not probably. Yes, sir. You know, SLP. ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ SLP page number 4, 5.
My lord, serial number 5, my lord, does not survive because, my lord, the repetition itself is withdrawn, my lord.
Sir, this is serial number 2, sir.
Why but also started disturbing us.
Sorry, my lord.
One or 22. RP is not yet decided. RP dismiss on what date? 20. The original or possible another single judge. Division other than the R package. That is dismissed. Then you move, sir. We can't wait for your pay. Day number ಆಗಿದೆ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಅದು. Sachin does not counsel for the that is the order passed by the court bench of this court dated 5th July 2019 made in writ appeal 6/2017. In RP 339/2020, it came to dismiss on 17/12/2021. Again, the said order passed by the coordinate bench of the review petition. Accused filed 2022. Thereby seeks 2 weeks time finally. So the request is acceded. 2 weeks time finally started. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲ
They are fighter. You go to it, fighter reason. But we will take act. We take
violation.
I think we are going to like a going to that.
You know,
We take the appropriate remedy.
where is the violation, sir? What is the violation? Whether on instruction submitted the charge sheet will be filed within outer 3 months. Why you are not filed? Huh? It's all right. Whatever the report is sent. Challenge, sir. Mr. Dinesh Rao, we are concerned only contempt. 1 minute, please, sir. We are contempt proceed, not writ appeal.
That's why one has been handed to
Not court found, sir. Not court found. You sought time to file rejoinder.
Because I was able to convince the court saying that there is no outline. I tried my rejoinder, never done. Getting anyway, it's like, and demonstrate how fraud and integrity.
Please read the order. There is no necessity to rejoinder, sir. Please read the order.
Yeah, don't find money, it's a false affidavit. I want to demonstrate.
Now, charge sheet filed or not?
So charge sheet has not been filed, the court has been filed. By using the.
What is meant by
Final
final report is filed? Sir, final report is filed or not? Then court ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ.
Previously there was a beautiful fight. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ sanction ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದು. ಅದೇ sanction ನ ಈ contempt ಹಾಕಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನ use ಮಾಡಿ
Challenge, sir. Is a liberty to you. Challenge that.
each time I demonstrate how things have been treated here.
Prima facie, the accused filed the objections, thereby complied. The order passed by this court. Still, Sri Dinesh Shah Learned Council seeks time to file rejoinder. According to his request, time is. Yes, Santosh, Sumant Bhagwat.
Complaint was challenging the order. They have filed a writ appeal. Writ appeal came to be dismissed on 1st of January.
Also agree with me that the court only allows that to the time to be granted. The
He says order dismissed.
my lord, the order is still not passed. And however,
Mister, is it dismissed? 1 minute. Is it dismissed?
Yes, my lord. Dismissed.
When?
19 January 2022.
Dismissed on 19 January 2005. Already dismissed.
that's it. No, the court also in the district has already said that it is dismissed, but however, it is also held that or made a oral.
What do you mean by that?
From the date of receipt of the judgment.
We don't know. Give me that.
Even the
Kode Sumana.
it is only reserved according to the reserved that you court only observed that it be dismissed.
Don't try to say something at the court, Mister.
You can also seek it from the complainant.
Mama.
That does not happen.
Learned Council for the complaint submits the writ appeal 11/05/2021 dismissed by this court on 19/1/2022. Sri Achappa, Learned Council, PB Achappa, Learned Council, accused number 2 and 3 submits that there is no order passed by the writ appeal court. The complaint is directed to produce the copy of the writ appeal. You start discussing court order also. Please. ಅಲ್ಗೊಂದು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು ನೋಡೋಣ 19/1/2022 ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ you will be in trouble. We are not concerned. Let it produce. Let him produce. Yes. Let him produce, sir. If he is wrong, then we'll see. We believe the statement of both the councils. If councils want to ditch the court, we will not tolerate. Yes. Now you are disputed. You are directed him to produce. Let him produce.
Please, ma'am.
Ganapati.
Please see the implement order complaint 28/2021.
My lord, I appear for accused number 3 and 4, my lord. My lord, the
Yes,
writ petition has been withdrawn and writ petition has been dismissed. Swami, ನಾನು accused 3 and 4 ಗೆ writ petition withdraw ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
After lapse of 20 days, after receiving the interim order, my lord, their complaint, the appeal number 1 issued the reading order on 27/4/2021, my lord. In this case, the expression withdrawn order dated 10/11/21, my lord. By at the time of
Mr.
believing the
1 minute, sir. Whether after issue notice status quo, your writ petition withdrawn or not?
Very recently withdrawn.
Then what survives here?
At the time of, before withdrawing the writ petition, not interim order was enforced. Against the interim order, release the complaint, not for.
Where that?
It is letter the interim order, releasing letter dated 27/4/2000.
20.
27/4/2021. Next day.
By that time, interim order granted, it all relieved. 28th interim order granted.
These were all 25/6/2021. Two WhatsApp. Two.
Mr. Counsel, order passed by this court is on 28th April 2021. So relieved on 27/4/2021, 1 day prior.
There is not, there is version, my lord. Actually, I was.
Show, please. Show.
For a moment, I find page number 25. Next, yes, my lord. After revoking the curfew order, I went to the high school. They are permitted to.
Mr. Please, Counsel, show the relief order.
Next is page number 25.
This is on 27/4/2021.
This is a letter sent through WhatsApp on 25th of.
We don't know, sir. This is on 27/4/2021. Before interim order have been relieved. Then why have withdrawn the writ petition? Should have part.
Letter Dharma is on the 25th of June. By that, before that, first was in force. I am residing at Shivamogga. My working place at Munadi follow.
Then why have withdrawn, Mr. Why have withdrawn writ petition? You should not have withdrawn. Now the prima facie, they have produced the record before the court. 27/4/2021, your relief order passed. We don't know when you relieved or not, but before the interim order, you have been relieved. According to you, relieved only on 25/6/2021. Where is that? Where is that, sir? We don't find anything, sir. 25 ಯಾವುದು 27 ಒಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ನಿಮಗ್ ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ. Show the date on 25/6/2021, please, sir. ಕೊಡಪ್ಪ ಯಾರು ನಮ್ಮ Who is this Shivamurthy? ಅದು ಅವನ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕು, ಅವನ ಕೆಲಸ ಲೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ. ಶಿವಮೂರ್ತಿ ಸರ್, ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟುಡೇ 12.6, ದಿನಾಂಕ 27/4/2021, ಅಂದರೆ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ತಮಗೆ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಪತ್ರ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ತಮ್ಮದಾಗನ ಇಂದು ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ತಿದ್ದುಪಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ನಾನು ಇದು ಆದೇಶ ನಿಷ್ಕರ್ಷಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರತಿಭಟಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಈ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಉಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಆದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ತಡೆ ಇರುವ ಆದೇಶ ಇರುತ್ತದೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆದೇಶವನ್ನು ತಿರಸ್ಕರಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ, ಪ್ರತಿಭಟಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. You have said relief order dated 24/2021. You have sent me only on 25/6/2021. Therefore, I rejected. After the market. Then why you withdrawn, sir? Why you withdrawn? Why you withdrawn? Then you should have challenged. Yes, Mr. Bhatta.
ರಿಟ್ ಪಿಟಿಷನ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರು ರಿಲೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ
ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಕೋಗೆ ವೆಕೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ವಿ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ಆಗ ಅವರು ವಿಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ನಾವು ಡಿಸೊಬೆ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಮೈ ಲಾರ್ಡ್, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಪರ್ ದ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರಿಲೀವ್ಡ್.
27 ರಿಲೀವ್ ಆದ್ರೆ 26ಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀರಿ ನೀವು. 25/6 ವೈ
ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅದರ ಮೊದಲೇ
the objection memo page 26.
ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಮೆಮೋದು ಕಾಪಿ 27/4. ಯುವರ್ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ಶಿಪ್ ಇಸ್ ರೆಫರಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಅನೆಕ್ಷರ್ ಎಚ್, ಮೈ ಲಾರ್ಡ್.
Yes, yes.
ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅದು ಅದರ ಮೊದಲೇ ಅವ್ರು ರಿಲೀವ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇದು ಈ ಹೆಡ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಈ ಲೆಟರ್ ಬರೆದು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ರು. ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಎರಡು
ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಭಟ್ರೆ,
ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಹೇಳಿ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.
27ಕ್ಕೆ ರಿಲೀವ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಲೆಟರ್ ತೋರಿಸಿ. ನೀವು ತೋರಿಸಿ, ಇದು ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಪತ್ರ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅನೆಕ್ಷರ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಪತ್ರ 27/4/21. ಯಾವತ್ತು ಕಳಿಸಿದಿರಿ?
ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ನನ್ನ ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ನೋಡಿ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಅಫಿಡವಿಟ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಅಕ್ಯೂಸ್.
ನೀವು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ದು ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವು. ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್.
23/4ಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ರಿಲೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮೈ ಲಾರ್ಡ್, ದ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ದ ಹೆಡ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್. ಒಂದು ಪಾರ 2
ಓದಿ.
As per the information furnished by the fourth accused, complainant has been relieved of her duties on 23rd April 2021 so as to enable her to participate in the counseling scheduled by the authorities of the Deputy Director of Public Instructions. It is learned that she did not participate in the counseling and in her absentia, she has been posted to another school by the authorities. Is the excess teacher, Swami, of the Department of Education,
They
because
are not concerned merits. Now you come to page 26.
Please, Swami.
ಓದಿ. ಅದು 27ಕ್ಕಿದೆ, 23ಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ರಿಲೀವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರಿ ನೀವು?
ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ಇದು 27ಕ್ಕೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸುವ ಯಾವ ಅಗತ್ಯವೂ ಹೆಡ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ಗೆ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಶಿ ವಾಸ್ ರಿಲೀವ್ಡ್ ಮಚ್ ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್. ಇದು
ರಿಲೀವ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್.
My lord, this is the mistake committed by the fourth accused. That is why, my lord, this contempt now. The writ petition itself was not maintainable.
Mr. Counsel, please read annexes page 26, second para. This is dated 27/4/2021. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಾ ಓದಿ. ಮೇಲ್ಕಂಡ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದಂತೆ
ಈ ಮೇಲ್ಕಂಡ ವಿಷಯ ಹಾಗೂ ಕಾಲೇಜ್
ನೀವು ಓದಿ. ಅನಕ್ಷರ ಎಚ್. ಅದಲ್ಲ ರೀ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, 26 ಅನಕ್ಷರ ಎಚ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಂಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ಪಿಟಿಷನ್. ಏನಪ್ಪಾ? 27/4/2021. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ?
Page number 26.
We are asking, read your picture, contempt picture, not his objection. Papa. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪ್ಯಾರ ಓದಪ್ಪ. ಮೇಲ್ಕಂಡ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತೆ ಓದಿ.
ವಿಷಯ ಹಾಗೂ ಉಲ್ಲೇಖಗಳ ಇಲಾಖೆಗಳ ಈ ಖಾಲಿ ಇರುವ ಕನ್ನಡ ಭಾಷೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಾದ
23/4/21 ಪೂರ್ವಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆಗೊಳಿಸಿದ್ದು ತಾವು ಮುಖ್ಯೋಪಾಧ್ಯಾಯರು ಸೋ ಪ್ರಾಶಯಗೊಳಿಸುವಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ ಹಾಜರಾಗಿ ಓದಿಕೊಂಡು ತಿಳಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ 23ಕ್ಕೆ ರಿಲೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದುಡ್ಡು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ.
ಈ ಲೆಟರ್ ನಾವು ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ಜೂನ್. ಇದನ್ನ ಈ ರಿವ್ಯೂ ಲೆಟರ್ ನ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಡಿಲಿಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ನ.
ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಭಟ್ರೆ ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಭಟ್, just playing the content. ಭಟ್ರೆ ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆರಾಮ್ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ. ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ನೋಡಿ Pastor, ask him to produce a letter. If 24 before interim order you are relieved, you will dismiss with 1 lakh cost. Pastor. No, don't worry. Everybody wants to play with the court. Wait, we'll impose 1 lakh cost on you. Mr. Bhatre.
Swami, heli Swami.
Mr. Bhatre. Now you produce relief letter. On what date you
Please,
relieve?
my lord.
Produce that letter.
Please, my lord.
230.
230 ಇದು ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಹಾಜರು ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ 1 ವಾರ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಡಿ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.
ನಿಮ್ ಚೇಂಬರ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಕಳ್ಸಕ್ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ಮುಗ್ದೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಬಿಸಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗಲೇ ಮುಗ್ದೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. 230. ಎಸ್, ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಕಳ್ಸಕ್ ಹೇಳಿ. ರಿಲೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಮುಗೀತು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಗಣಪತಿ, ನನ್ನ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ ಗಣಪತಿ. If somebody wants to try to ditch the court, we will not tolerate. We'll impose heavy cost.
26/4/21
ID link.
Council Padi. Order dated 23/4/2021 as per the headmaster intimated by the letter dated 27/4/2021 only in the month of June 25/6/2021. Thereby, the order passed by this court, interim order granted by this court on 28th April 2021 has been violated, wherein this court directed the parties to maintain status quo. Mr. Sri Bhatt, learned counsel for the accused, submits that he was relieved on 23rd/4/2021 itself. But it is a mistake committed by the accused number 4, the headmaster. Yeah, headmaster number accused
4 Swami.
Headmaster only communicated the letter dated 27/4/2021 by 25/6/2021. It is his mistake. The submission placed on record of the above. Narayan Bhatt is produced the relieving letter before this court.
Swami 230 Swami.
230 ಕೊಡಿ 230. All right, 2:30, Mr. Ganpati. Yes, Shilpa. Yes. Communicated. Communicated. To him. Through WhatsApp only on 25/6/2021. Yes. He's really, sir, what is this content? We'll see. You know? I believe then you put it, book say. Is it so? Post along with number code. Yes. Yes, agree. Yes. Yes. Yes, Mr. Government Advocate. For what? Yes.
Online application is filed and the second respondent with assistant of the respondent is directed to carry out and work. The result of data is 7/22. Will be notice to all the stakeholders in 7/22. Secretary release data and the family transfer to the period of 6 months from the date of the timeline now in enlarged.
Yes, sir.
May I make my submission, my lord?
No observation, sir. You filed a separate petition, you got extended, what to do?
May I make one submission, my lord?
Yes, agree.
My lord, earlier writ petition, my lord, there is a direction, my lord, to complete the body within certain time.
Correct.
My lord, during the pendency of this contempt petition, my lord, the government took up a contention saying that, my lord, there is delay in filing this contempt petition.
All right.
That was, my lord, the submission which was made on the last occasion.
All right, sir.
My lord, subsequently, my lord, we filed a writ petition, my lord, for a direction, my lord, when this contempt petition was pending. Now, my lord, in the writ petition, my lord, a stand was taken by the government saying that, my lord, we have to file an application online. My lord, though there is a direction in the second petition, the earlier direction, my lord, which is issued by this court, has not been complied with. Therefore, my lord, my humble prayer is, they have to, my lord, comply with the direction which was issued earlier. From last 6 years, my lord, this is a
Correct,
third round of
sir.
litigation.
Your earlier order merges with the latest order.
My lord,
The earlier
latest order
instance.
also, my lord, if your lordship may kindly see the latest order also. That has also been passed, my lord, 4 months back. As on today, my lord, that also they have not done.
If they are not complied, we will take action, no problem.
My lord, my request therefore is, my lord, the earlier order itself, my lord, is the second round of litigation, my lord, where a positive direction was issued.
Why you have filed one more petition to implement, sir?
My lord, that was done, my lord, because in the contempt petition, there was a clear stand, my lord, which was taken by the state government saying that there is a delay, my lord, in filing the contempt petition.
Mr. Hegde,
Yes, my lord.
read the second para in the second latest order. You want to implement that order. Now the learned judge, by implement that order, extended 6 months time, what can we do? Our contempt is maintainable.
Then your lordship may, my lord, give us liberty, my lord, to initiate action, my lord, in accordance with law in the view of the second petition, my lord.
After arguing the matter for some time, both the council heard the matter some time. We have heard learned from both the parties for some time. Sri Kiran Kumar, learned government advocate, brought notes of this court that the earlier order passed by this court dated learned in this court dated 18th April 2016, made in WP 2000-1 of 2014, was not implemented. Thereby, second it came to file by the very complainants in WP 18-249 of 2021 for implementation of the earlier order. The learned single judge, the latest order dated 7th October 2021, extended time of 6 months to the second respondent, the second respondent with the extent third respondent to carry out the body of Durasti proceedings in respect of the entire survey of 22 by issuing notice to all the stakeholders of Gardenalli village, Jala Hobli, Bengaluru North Taluk, within 6 months from the date of certified copy of the order on the online application filed by the petitioner. 6 months ಮುಗ್ದೋಗಿಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನು 7th October. First of any of the above, Sri Hegde rightly fairly submits that contempt proceedings may be disposed of, may be dropped, reserving liberty to the petitioner to pursue the order passed by the learned single dated 7th October 2021, made in WP 18-249 2021, that the direction issued by the learned single judge will expire on 4/4/2021. 22. He said submission place on record. Any of the above, we pass the following order. The contempt proceedings hereby dropped as not survey for consideration at present, with liberty to the complainant to insert contempt proceedings if there is violation of the order passed by learned single judge dated 7th October 2021, made in WP 18-249 2021, after 7/4/2021, 2022. And
My lord, to get one podi, my lord, from last 7 years, we are, my lord, running around.
ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿದ ಕೆಲಸ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹತ್ರ ಆಗಿರೋದು. ನೀವು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಿಟಿಷನ್ ಹಾಕಿ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ. ಏಪ್ರಿಲ್ ಕಾಯ್ರಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
Yes, my lord.
ವಸಂತ್ ಕುಮಾರ್.
ಎಸ್ ವಸಂತ್ ಕುಮಾರ್. Read the order, sir.
ನಮ್ಮ ಉಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯ ಸಭೆ ಆದೇಶದಿಂದ ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಆ ಒಂದು ಸಭೆ ಆದೇಶ ಮನವಿ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಈ ಮನವಿ ಪತ್ರದ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ಆದೇಶ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಅದರಂತೆ ಮಾನ್ಯ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ನಿರ್ದೇಶನದ ಆದೇಶ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಿದ 4 ವಾರಗಳ ಒಳಗಾಗಿ ಶೇಕಡಾ 21 ಪಾವತಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ತಾವು ಉಲ್ಲೇಖ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಜೊತೆ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ 89 ಮೊತ್ತ 1,75,000
You should have been deposited on or before 16/12/2020.
There was a direction to pay.
Correct, you are not paid. What to do? You should have filed application before learned single judge, sought the extension of time. Pandemic ಅವ್ರು ಹಂಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, pandemic ಸೋದು ನಾವು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮಗ್ pandemic ಅವ್ರ pandemic ಇಲ್ವಾ? No sir. Yes. What to do, sir?
When they launch the legislation and given direction to comply the order within the 3 months. After lapse of product years, they have to be issued.
You challenge, sir.
This is the violation of the order.
You are not bothered for the relief, you are bothered for the cost.
Physical direction was given to the BDA to comply the order. The representation is for 3 months.
All right. Yes, 3 months will expire on what date, Mr. Wachana? 3/11/2020. 3 months. 3/11/2021. You have top model. Almost 11 months.
Another now copy from the copy was ready on PEP.
You did not wait for them. ಈ ಕೆಲಸ ಮೊದಲೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ, if they are not paid. Mister, they should have paid the balance amount on or before 16/12/2020. Next day should have passed the order. Wait 16/12. ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ 17/12 ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇರಪ್ಪ. Yes, sir. Impose cost. You are so meticulous in your affidavit, paragraph 5. Copy ಯಾವಾಗ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು, ಯಾವಾಗ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು, ಅವ್ರು ಯಾವ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, and you should also meticulous in passing the order. The liberty, reserve liberty to him to challenge that order and will impose cost. 11/1/22. 11 months again. Yes, what is the cost? Bama. ಏನಪ್ಪ? You should have rejected. You can't wait. According to you, contempt only arise after payment. That is your case. ಆ ಥರ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ವಾ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ರು? ಅವ್ರು ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Only on such payment you should consider ಇಲ್ಲ. All right, ಕಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ರಿಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. Correct, sir. Correct. If not paid, time over, it should have rejected. On or before 16/12/2020, you should have been paid the amount. Not paid, we issued one more notice to him to pay. Not paid, rejected. Finish. You should have said that, sir. You can't act like a opponent to him. BDA, government, corporate, you should act like a friendly to the citizens of the state, sir. He is not your enemy. He is coming with you for some relief, with all hope and trust. You can't act like every litigant. He is not your opponent, sir. You should act like a mother with all these allottees. The complainant filed the present contempt petition against the accused to take action on the provisions of section 11(12) of Contempt Court Act for willful disobedience of the order passed by the 11th single judge dated 3/11/2020, made in WP 22/4/30/2019, wherein the learned single judge were disposing of allowing the writ petition, allowed the writ petition in terms of the order passed by this court dated 7/4/2016 in the case of Jaykumar Shetty, 6/6/2013 in the case of Champamma, dated 21/11/2013 in the case of Mohan Kumar, and 21/10/2019 in the case of Manjunath. Quash Annex G issued by the BDA dated 17/2/2016. 72/2006 quash and directed the present contempt complainant to pay entire settled value together with 21% interest per annum within a period of 4 weeks from the date of the separate of the order, and directed the BDA upon such payment to take necessary steps to allot alternative sites in favor of the petitioner complainant within 3 months from the date of such payment. Stop. Since the BDA has not obeyed the order passed by the learned single judge, in spite of the representation dated 24/11/2020, along with the copy of the order, therefore, he was forced to file the present contempt petition on 21/7/2021. Stop. This court, by the order dated 28/9/2021, issued the amended notice to the BDA. When the matter came up with this court on 6/1/2022, the Vachana Learned Council accused of the accused first time submit that matter is posted before the court. BDA directed him to file appeal. This court rejected that contention and posted the matter, granted 1 week time to comply the order passed by this court. When did you deposit the amount, Mr. Vasant Kumar? 3, 4. Sri Vasant Kumar, Learned Council for the complaint submits that though within 4 weeks, you should have deposited the amount from the date of the order, that is on or before 16/12/2020, due to the pandemic, comma, the petitioner has deposited the amount 30. All right, 3/4/2021. There was a delay. Even after such payment, comma, the BDA has not taken steps, and only endorsement can be issued on 11/1/2022 to deprive the right of the complaint. Therefore, is sought to allow the contempt. Sri Vachana, learned counsel for the accused, filed the affidavit of the Commissioner BDA reiterating the operative portion of the order passed by learned single judge, as stated that the complaint has remitted 1,75,000 by demand draft number 412435, along with letter dated 11/1/2021. The certified copy of the order dated 3/11/2020 passed by this court was also enclosed along the letter. It is seen from the certified copy of the order dated 3/11/2020, the same was received on 18/11/2020. Accordingly, the balance amount along with the interest had to be paid within a period of 4 weeks. That is on or before 16/12/2020. However, the complaint failed to do the same. Therefore, the BDA issued an endorsement on 11/1/2022 stating that BDA is unable to receive the said amount as they have not paid in time. Therefore, is unable to allot the site. Accordingly, issued endorsement annexure R1. It is further stated that immediately after taking charge as BDA, as a Commissioner BDA, the accused has consulted legal section and allotment section. And after consultation, the endorsement was issued on 11/1/2022. There is some delay in complying the order passed by this court. There is neither intention nor deliberate. Therefore, sought to dismiss the contempt proceedings. Full stop. We have heard the learned counsel for the parties. Sri Vasant Kumar, learned counsel for the complaint, reiterating the arguments made in the complaint, as contended that though we have to deposit the amount of rupees 1,75,000 with the interest in terms of order passed learned single judge, the complaint could not deposit the amount within the time, that is on or before 16/12/2020, due to the pandemic, and was able to collect the money and deposit on 3/4/2021. Even from 3/4/2021, they should have considered and pass orders within 3 months thereafter. The same has not been done. Thereby, he contended that the endorsement issued 11/1/2022 after 11 months from the date of the order passed by this court. 11 months. 3 months. 7 months from 3/4/2021 clearly indicates there is a deliberate act on the part of the accused to issue the endorsement. Therefore, is sought to allow the contempt. For contrast, Sri Vachana, learned counsel for the BDA, while justifying the objections, the complaints, was justifying the affidavit filed by the commissioner dated 15/2/2020, contended that in terms of the order passed by the learned single judge, the complaint asked to deposit the amount, the entire settled value, together 20%, 21% interest per annum within a period of 4 weeks from the date of copy of the order. Though the copy was received on 18/11/2020, the balance has to be paid within 4 weeks, that is on or before 16/12/2020. And the amount deposited only on 3/4/2021 after nearly 4 months, the BDA was unable to receive the said amount within the time. Thereby, the endorsement came to be issued on 11/2/2022. He would further contended the consideration of the representation only upon such payment. Since the complaint has not deposited within the time, that is on or before 16/12/2020, the BDA has not considered. Therefore, he sought to reject the contempt proceedings. To stop. Having heard the learned counsel for the parties, the undisputed fact, the learned single judge, by the order dated 3rd November 2020, allowed the writ petition in terms of the order passed by this court. In the case of Jayakar Shetty, Champamma, Mohan Kumar, and Manjunath, and quash the annexure G issued by the BDA dated 17/2006, reached finality. And it is also not in dispute that the complainant was directed to pay entire settled value together with interest 21% within a period of 4 weeks from the date of issue the certified copy. According to the complaint, according to the accused, the certified copy of the impugned order, the certified copy of the order dated 3/11/2020 was received by the complainant on 11/1/2021. You should have deposited the amount, the entire settled amount, with 21% interest on or before 16/12/2020. But as stated by the learned counsel by the complaint, the amount, settled value of the amount of rupees 1,75,000 with DD was deposited on 3/4/2021. If the statement made by the learned counsel for the accused only upon such payment, BDA shall take necessary step. All are the alternate side. The BDA, though the amount deposited on 3/4/2021, if the BDA really want to implement the order fast, at least from the date of the payment, that is on 3/4/2021, they should have passed the order within 3 months. To stop. It is not, the order does not say if in case the amount not deposited in the time by the complainant, the BDA shall not pass the orders. There is no such a direction. The BDA should act as a mother of all the allottees and should not treat the persons who approach the BDA as enemy, thereby creating a litigation unnecessarily. To stop. Even the contention learned counsel for the accused, BDA accepted, they should have been considered and pass appropriate orders on or within 3 months from 3/4/2021 upon the payment made by the complainant. The same has not been done. There is a delay of 11 months from the date of the order. The order passed by this court on 3/11/2020. The impugned endorsement can be issued on 11/1/2022. 11 months, nearly 11 months. Even if we consider the statement of the accused, counsel for the accused, that upon the payment of, upon such payment, comma, they would have been considered and the pass appropriate orders from 3/4/2021, that is on or before 2/7/21. They have passed the order on 11/1/2022, even for more than 7 months delay. This clearly indicates the BD has no respect for the court order. Full stop. It is also not in dispute that when the BD had not complied the order, the complaint was forced to file the present contempt petition on 21st September 2021. Only thereafter, threat of contempt, the present endorsement issued on 11/1/2022 during the pendency of the present contempt proceedings. This clearly indicates, comma, the BD has no respect for the court orders. And this is not the first time we have seen such a delayed tactics by the BDA or lethargic attitude in considering the order passed by this court. First off, because of the conduct of the BDA, the complaint was forced to file a present contempt petition by spending litigation expenses, and thereby the complaint was tortured mentally and financially. In all fairness, the BDA should have passed the order within 3 months from 3/4/2021. The same has not been done. Thereby, unnecessary litigation is created. First of in of the above, the BDA now raised an occasion issued intimation letter dated 11/1/2022, thereby comply the order at a belated stage of 11 months from the date of the order and 7 months from the payment made by the complaint on 3/4/2021. Thereby, the BDA is liable to pay the cost of the litigation. First up, next para. In view of the above, we pass the following order. In view of the approved filed by the Commissioner BDA and delayed intimation dated 11/1/2022 after 11 months and 7 months from the date of payment by the complainant, the proceedings hereby dropped, subject to the condition that the BDA shall pay the cost of the litigation for delayed litigation of rupees 50,000 for delaying 11 months from the date of the order and 7 months from the date of payment, and cost shall be paid to the complainant within a period of 3 weeks from the date of stop of the order. First up, it needless to observe, it is always open for the complainant to challenge the endorsement dated 11/1/2022 if so aggrieved in accordance with law. 50,000. 50,000. Cost of 50,000.
ಸರ್ ನಂದೇನಾಯ್ತು?
The same submission is made in the laws to do application start off. Interpreting is quite no improvement is cited and no salary is paid for the first earlier. And earlier, before filing of the petition, 3 years salary was not paid. Now, the court started for also arbitrary. See page 26, two portions of the order. One part of the order is compliant. Second part of the order is not compliant. 1 year since the salary is up.
1 minute, please. Mr. Ajay Kumar. When the mat first time posted on 11/12, a submission was made, writ appeal filed. We don't know what happened with appeal now. All right, next time, seeks an adjournment on the court. There is some bereavement in the family. We have adjourned. Last time, Yogesh Naik appeared, says counsel is not well. Sir, we can't go on adjourning. We pity with the counsel if he is not well. No, you should make alternate arrangement. What is the problem for him? What is the problem for him? Yes, sir. Still you want to oppose. Your colleague is suffering from COVID-19. Mr. Nagaraj, it will take minimum 4 weeks. You want to oppose, I will record that, then we'll pass appropriate. You know?
Two part of the order is there, except see page 26. Two part of the order. One part is to utilize the service.
Any contempt against accused number 3? Accused number 3 contempt is an ray. Then how can you make such submission, wasting public time? Nagaraj, let him come, Nagaraj. Yes, anyone. Finally, 2 weeks time is granted on the submission made by Ajay Kumar that the arguing counsel is unwell. Last 3 occasions, time and again, matter is being adjourned at his request. If within 2 weeks, if you could not able to recover, the accused number 3 shall make alternative arrangement. Call after 2 weeks. Government advocate filed complaints approved on the accused 1 and 2. Same is placed on the card. Or copy kodi. Bharat, don't worry. 2 weeks admal automatic bharat. Yes.
Complaint. I for the complaint.
We only request you, whenever your colleague is not well, don't oppose one or the other. It's all right. Health is not in our hands, sir. Mr. Nagaraj, please, health is not in our hand. Last time, Vodwardali, that Anand, Nimmange urgent Swami ಅಂತ argue ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. We allowed criminal appeal. Yesterday died. What to do, sir? Not in our hands. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೊಲೀಗ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕನಿಕ ಇಲ್ಲ 2 ವಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗದು? Yes.
I have had the complaint. Today is for the service that the notice has been served.
Yes, government advocate.
There is an objection by the office to the compliance affidavit, my lord.
What is the affidavit? Any complaints? Oh, yes, sir. Your request has been considered. Pass the order.
Not as per the order of this honorable court, my lord. It was
Read
ordered
the order.
within 6 months, 6 weeks, my lord.
6 weeks over or not that? ಯಾವತ್ತು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ನೀವು? 6 ಏನು?
The improved order annexure here, my lord, 6th December 2019, my lord.
When will expire 6 weeks?
From the date of receipt of the certified copy. And this.
When did you receive the certified copy? 21. ನೀವು ಸರ್ಟಿಫೈಡ್ ಕಾಪಿ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರದು. ಯಾವಾಗ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು? 28/1. 20. Yes, sir. Within the time they pass the order. You challenge
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes, yes.
The complainant filed the present contempt petition, present civil contempt petition, to take action against the accused person of following section 11(12) on contempt of act for willful disobedience of the order passed by the court dated 6/12/2019, made in WP 17/963/2014, wherein the learned single judge of this court was disposing of the writ petition directed the authorities consider the grievance of the petitioner within 6 weeks from the date of the 6 weeks from the date of the order, failing which respondent is liable to pay cost of rupees 10,000 to the complaint. Since the accused has not passed any order within the term stipulated, thereby the complaint was forced to file a contempt petition on 18/10/2021. First up, Sri Kiran Kumar, learned government advocate, filed the complaints affidavit of Child Development Project Officer Eleanor Shupra in para 3 and 4 specifically stated as under. Thereby he contended that though the order came to pass on 6/12/2019, the receipt of the certified copy was by the accused on 20th January 2020. Within 8 days, the order had been passed. The endorsement came to issue in compliance with the order of the single judge. Mr. Thereby he sought to reject the application. Mr. In view of the above, we pass the following order. The contempt proceedings hereby dropped. It's needless to observe, it is always open for the complaint to challenge the improved endorsement. Improved endorsement dated 21/1/2020, stroke 28/1/2020, if so desire in accordance with law. Yes, Naikre.
I beg to appear for complainant, my lord.
Yes.
In this case, my lord, the public interest litigation has been filed, calling the authority to include the Gram Panchayat in BBMP area, my lord. And earlier that, my lord, that the said Gram Panchayat upgraded as a Patan Panchayat, that order has came to be stayed. Now, my lord, more than 129 councillors of all the villages, they have kept quiet for long period, my lord, and without having any election process, nothing has been done. And the improvement is going to be made only by the PDO, that Panchayati Development Officer. This is the affairs, therefore I sought for, my lord, to include the BBMP, my lord. PIL direction has been given for at page number 17, my lord. The representation dated
Please read the order.
Yes, my lord. In our considered view, the ends of justice would be subserved if a direction is issued to first respondent to consider the representation dated 4/12/2020 made by the petitioner herein. The said representation shall be considered within a period of 8 weeks, ma'am.
When did they comply? 8, 20, 22. After 10 months. That we are not concerned. Correct, sir. In time ಮಾಡಿ ಬಿಸಾಕ್ಬೇಕು. We should have done on or before 8 weeks ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4/4/2021. What to do, sir? ನೀವು ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಗಳು ಯಾವುದು ಇನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ರಾನೇ ಮಾಡೋದು. We have now issued endorsement. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀರಿ. $412 representation given. Apparent representation of super Catholic. 412 ಅಂದ್ರು
20, my lord, 1 year later.
412. ಇಲ್ಲ ಇರ್ತಿದೆ. 2021 representation 412 ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಮೊದಲೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಖಾತೆ ಅವತ್ತು ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಖಾತೆ ಅವತ್ತು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? 5/3/2021 ಆಮೇಲೆ 5/4/55 55 ಕೊಡಗ 55 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಇವಾಗ 8 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? Mama. Yes, sir. What is the cost, Mr. Kiran Kumar? Who is this? We are not concerned. ನಿಮಗೆ 4 ತಿಂಗಳು 8 ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಮಾಡಿ ಬಿಸಾಕಿ. ಸರ್, we are activating both executive and legislatures. ನಾವು ಏನು ಇಂಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ ಬರೀ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇವತ್ತಿಂದ ವಿಲ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ದಿ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀವಿ. ಅದೇ ಆದ್ರೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಾಣೋಣ. 1 lakh will impose and this should be entered in service record of the concerned person who filed affidavit. All right, right person ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Right person has to pay now. ಅವ್ರು ನೀವು ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದೊಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ರಾಂಗ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಅಂತ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಅಮೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾಸ್ಟು? 1 ಲಕ್ಷ. ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಗೌರವ ಬೇಡವಾ? Kiran, we are not on merits. We are not against any officer. We are only paying. Why you are ignoring court order, sir? Do whatever you want. Don't ignore the court order, sir. Court order ಒಂದು ಇದ್ದೇ ಬರಬಾರ್ದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ಕೆಲಸ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. So that they will know the right place where they will stand. You say in the service records. Mama. The complainant filed the present contempt petition to take action against the accused person of the causes of section 11 and 12 of the Contempt Court Act for willful disobedience of the order passed by the coordinate bench of this court dated 4th February 2021, made in WP 15/406/2020, wherein the coordinate bench of this court directed the first respondent State of Karnataka, represented by Secretary Department of Rural Panchayat Raj, Vidhan Sabha, Bangalore 1, to consider the representation dated 4/12/2020 made by the petitioners within bracket complainants, and the same shall be considered within a period of 8 weeks from the date of the issue of certified copy of the order. Since the accused persons have not complied with the order, the complainant was forced to file the present contempt petition on 29/10/2021. Stop. In response to notice issued in the present contempt proceedings, the state filed the complaints approved by the principal secretary to Government Rural Development Panchayat Raj on 14/2/2022. In para 3 and 4, it is stated as under. Next para. We have heard the learned counsel for the parties, please. Sri Nayak, learned counsel for the complaint, reiterated the grounds urged in the contempt petition, contended that the order passed by this court on 4th February 2021 ought to have been considered within 8 weeks from the date of certificate of the order. Accordingly, representation was made on 5/3/2021. The accused ought to have considered past orders 8 weeks, that is on or before 5/5/2021. The same was not done. Thereby, the complaint was forced to file the present contempt petition by spending litigation expenses and has suffered mentally, physically, suffered mental trauma and financial loss. Therefore, he sought to allow the contempt petition. For contra, Sri Kiran Kumar, learned government leader, reiterating the complaints, the government made the complaints filed by the accused, contended that the contended that the complaint has been informed by the endorsement dated 8/2/2022 that the matter of upgradation Gram Panchayat to urban local body does not fall in the jurisdiction of Gram Panchayat Raj by the government notification dated 26/3/2018, and same was published in the Official Gazette on 27/3/2018. Doddatuguru Gram Panchayat and 5 villages have already been upgraded as town panchayat. The said notification of the urban has been stayed by this court by the order dated 20th April 2018, made in WP 16/604/2018. Thereby, the Elri delay ಏನು ಹೇಳೋದಲ್ಲ ನೀವು. I would further contended that the same was communicated to the complaint on 1/7/2021. ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Then why you pass the order only at 4/2/2? Sir, it's all right. The order is not to communicate. Consider pass orders, not to communicate. Communication between the party is not amongst consideration of the order.
We have considered his application.
Where that? No, sir. Ratama. Communicated for next para. Having heard the learned counsel for the parties, the undisputed fact that the coordinate bench of this court by the order dated 4th February 2021 made in WP 15/406/2020 after hearing both the parties as specifically directed as under page 17 paragraph 9 statement. He said the order passed with learned the coordinate bench of this court has reached finality. To stop. It is also not in dispute. By the legal notice dated 5/3/2021, the order passed by the coordinate bench has been communicated to the accused. To stop. The accused ought to have passed ought to have considered representation dated 4/12/2020 and pass appropriate orders within 8 weeks from the date of copy of the order. That is on or before 5/5/2021. Since the accused has not considered representation or the direct issue by the coordinate bench case, the accused was forced to file the present contempt petition on 29/10/2021. To stop. Oh, the learned counsel for the learned government advocate submits that by the order dated, by the communication dated 1/7/2021, communicated to the complainant that in view of the pendants of the WP, pendants of the petition 16/604/18, wherein by the state the notification dated 26/3/2018, and they have filed, informed the learned government advocate to file applicant for vacating, and they are awaiting the orders of the court. First up, that is not a consideration. But once a direction issued by this court, it is duty of the state government to consider representation and pass appropriate orders in accordance within the time stipulated, unless the order passed by the coordinate bench has been stayed by the Honorable Supreme Court. Admittedly, the order passed by the court bench has reached finality. It is the bounden duty of the accused to comply the order and pass appropriate orders within 8 weeks from the date of settlement of the order. The same has not been done. Admittedly, the communication was made to the accused by the representation of the complainant on 5/3/2021. The accused ought to have passed the appropriate orders on or before 5/5/2021, but unfortunately, the orders came to pass only on 8/2/2022. There is a delay of 9 months, thereby clearly depicts that the first respondent, being responsible officer of the state, has no respect for the court orders. Then what we expect from the first respondent to do justice to general public in the state of Karnataka. The state cannot act in a litigating mind, and to solve the problem of the citizens acting as a motherhood. Unfortunately, same has not been done in the present case. Thereby, there is a delay of 9 months in complying the order passed by the coordinate bench, and thereby the complaint was forced to file a present contempt petition. By spending litigation expenses engaging a senior lawyers and financial trauma. It is not the intention of the Constitution while enacting Article 14 and 21 of the Constitution of India. Thereby, the accused public trustees. It is also relevant to say at this stage, the authorities of the government are being public trustees. They should act in a transparent manner to protect the rights of the citizens of the state under Article 21, Article 14, 21, and 300 A of the Constitution. Transparency there, Nodi. No judgment about the officers are trustee of the general public. Public trustees or the same has not been done. First of any of the above, not only violating the order of the coordinated bench of this court and depriving the rights of the parties within the time stipulated. Thereby, the complaint was forced to file present petition. The accused is liable to pay the cost of the litigation for delayed tactics and disobeying the order, and by virtue of such the contempt when notice issued by this court, the impugned endorsement came to be issued on 8/2/2022. Thereby, the accused is liable to pay the cost of the litigation expenses. First up, quantified as rupees 50,000 payable by the accused to the complainant. Next para. In of the above, we pass the following order. The considering the delayed complaints of the order of this court more than 9 months by issuing endorsement dated 8/2/2022, the contempt proceeding hereby dropped, subject payment of cost of rupees 50,000 payable by the accused to the complainant within a period of 3 weeks from the date of settlement of the order. And needless to observe, it is always open for the complainant to challenge the endorsement dated 8/2/2022. If so agreed in accordance with law. Yes. Yes, sir. What is this? Iran. Sixteen. 17 ರೀ ನೀವು ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಸ್
query. Second query, Swift and Harrison, number 8. Immediate steps are selecting the scene, material, etc. All other for consider this because they say it is a fact.
All right.
This pressure.
Okay.
If you are not a direct.
Now where are you reading, sir? Huh? 14. That is the argument, sir. Don't worry, you come to the para 4.
Just enough. Then take responsibility, consider representation to see that the investigation is conducted fairly and properly. One is two and the other. Submit action taken in this regard within 2 weeks from the date of which it is recorded. To understand the implication of this, now I may my lord read back. Investigation conducted at 160.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Police are not directed on the court of special as written in 2 by imposing the under jurisdiction.
That is not expressed para 2. Para 2 expressed by Agre. No, sir. Grievance of the petitioner. That is your petition arguments or the council arguments. 2 and 3 your arguments. 4. All right. All right. Yes, sir. Correct. ಹೌದು.
The action was initiated much prior to 41. In the endorsement issued, only stated that representation was considered within time. Investigation officer was also being released as per the directive.
All right. All right. Modi.
On 29/3/2021, the petitioner complainant submitted a representation to the Commissioner of the Police on as per Mr. Article Doctor, Director General and Inspector General of Police, Karnataka State Administration Chief Doctor. The request to transfer the case in file number 0/2021, registered at CH-4 that is for CCTV for justice their investigation. On 9/4/2021, the representation is the Director General and Inspector General of Police, Karnataka has been forwarded to the Commissioner of Police to take necessary action. On 17th, the same has been forwarded to the Deputy Commissioner of Police General Review. On 13/8/2021, the petitioner again submitted a representation to DGP, right, seeking change of investigation officer as per Annexure R6 to the affidavit. Accordingly, considering the representation of the petitioner, the DGP, right, has ordered on 13/8/2021 under the memo number 5, DGP transfer 39/2021, changing the IO, PI CH-4 respondent number 4, and appointed ACP CH-4 for clearance of investigation as per Annexure R7 to the affidavit. other time was that JCB is carrying on the investigation in the same case.
ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ ಅಣ್ಣ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ.
Committed on going to the record.
ನಾ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಧಾರವಾಡ ಹೊಂಟೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ.
Now come to the order. Order passed the learned judge is dated 17/8/2021. You have to consider within 2 weeks from the date of the receipt of the copy. When did you receive the copy? Copy received on what date? When did you make representation? Mr. Agre, when did you make representation?
On
17, avatte order ಆಗಿರೋದು. 2 weeks from the date of the certificate copy order. 2/9. All right, 2/9. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ 2 weeks. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ 2 weeks.
What is already passed an order to the chief. Can you see that parameter?
1 minute, sir. Let me understand the case. Yes, sir. On or before 17/9/2021, you have to pass the consider representation. When did you change? 13. Before passing the order. You should have brought to notice of the court. Changing ಆಯ್ತು. Representation consider ಮಾಡಿದ ಅವತ್ತು. ಅಲ್ಲ ರೀ, 1 minute, sir. Representation consider ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 17/8/2021 ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. 13/8 before the single judge passed the order. That became in practice. You should inform the court. From already considered representation, you have changed the agency. ನಮಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ, ನಮಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನೀವ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತ, ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. ನಿಮ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಿಯಸ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗತ್ತೆ? ನಿಮ್ಮಿಬ್ರು ಗೊತ್ತಷ್ಟೇ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. Mr. Agre, whether 13/8, when the court passed the order 17/8/2021, you are aware?
The law is not changed in investigating officer. This argument was conducted there by what they were done. All this change agency and the representation is the same agency. Now.
That is agency means investigation company, sir. By another agency, that's all.
The agency, the parent agency, the application itself on the law, 17%.
Now the other person is now changed. Somebody is taking the, why you are taking an. Don't bother. We protect our orders. Don't bother. Mr. Agre, read paragraph 4 last line and paragraph 5 last line. Last line, para.
See that investigation is conducted at the end. What they have done afterwards. Nowadays, they already done nothing. You can act the good means certificates to the.
No, they will do it, sir. If the investigation not fairly conducted, properly conducted, you challenge. We can't give certificate.
Submit action taken to the court. Feel of they have done it. They are not submitted report even as of today. So this only 2 days have been not already made the investigative officer before the order itself. That's something that's all one sentence. Nothing else. R7 what they produced for Russian PDC. R7 was in existence. What was not happening to R7? What was happening? What was happening? Now they
We
want to
don't know,
make
sir.
that-
Yes, sir. When did you consider? So many unfortunates we every day we have seen, sir. At the instance of councils also. Yes, sir. Yavato? 15, 20, 7, 9. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ 4 months will impose cost on your Kamal Pant.
By comment, when this paper was launched, you say already a concept, that's all. Yes, that's something. You are not making that it is order. The order is submit, the compliance report. That is
Sorry.
Objection. Report is not submitted. This is P122, the endorsement. It says they have already been investigating after the fee for the order. That's all. It is stated there. Consideration come. It is stated, R1.
No, first time I issued endorsement on 14/1/2022 and communicated him on 15/10, 15/1/2022. Till then, you are not disclosed anything. ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ತೋರಿಸಿ ಅವ್ರ ಎಂಡಾರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ನೋಸ್ ದಿಸ್ What prevented you to say before the court? Already changed. He recorded statement. What to do, sir? We don't know. That point of time, some other government advocate. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ಮವ್ರು ನೋಡಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಡಿಸ್ಪೋಸಲ್ ಆದ ಸಾಕು. ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ರೇಣುಕಾರಾಧ್ಯ.
Start to the previous page.
Yes, we will impose cost on your commissioners. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ? Sir, we are not concerned with that order. We are not serious about that judgment. We are serious only about this judgment. You challenge that. Don't mix with contempt. We are contempt, only contempt. You can't argue like a writ appeal, Mr. Agre. We are concerned only 17th August 2021 order. You can't invite some other order. That is not nothing to do for us. We will not consider inch beyond the order. ನೀವು ಬೇಕು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. This also wasting public time ಬರಿತೀವಿ. You challenge that, sir. All right. Where is the final report, Mr.? ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅದು? ನಾವೇ ಮಾಡ್ಕಾವತ್ತೆ. If you do something, where the action taken report, sir? Direction issued by this court, furnishing action, the same submitted to this court. Along memo, where is the memo? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇರ್ರಿ. Where is the 11/1/2022? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ? Submitted this court along memo. ಯಾರು? How can you file directly? How can you file writ petition disposal matter? ಕೊಡಪ್ಪ. ಸಾಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. Read the last portion. He's right. Sir, little bit problem here. Last word read. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅದರ ಇಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು. ಅವ್ರು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕೊಡ್ರಿ ಆ ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಡಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಆ ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಡ್ರಿ. ಫೈನಲ್ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಸಬ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಡಿ. ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡಿ. ಪಾಸ್ ಔಟ್ 230. He is very much visible in all the TV yesterday night also. Kamal Pad. Is approved ಹಾಕಿದ ಯಾರು? ಅವ್ರು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದೆ approved ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ. The Leonard government advocate will produce the action taken report said to have been filed along with memo dated 11/1/2022 in the WP 7294/2021 in compliance of the order passed by the single judge dated 17th August 2021. 2 days. Agreed. Now you are a senior counsel. Don't act like a youngsters. ಹಳೆ ಗಂಟೆ ಬರ್ದಂಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಕಾಮ ಕೂಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೊಡೆದು ಬಿಸಾಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ನೀವು ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್. No, you should change, please. Please change. You are a senior counsel. Ignore the. You are not attached to the client. You are only attached to the instructing counsel. That's all. You can't identify with your client. You can only let Mr. Regre. You can only point out the law. Okay. We are not concerned. 70 crores rupees. Yes. Yes. 2 days. MP, ನಾಳಿದ್ದು ಗುರುವಾರ. ಗುರುವಾರ ಕಾಕಪ್ಪ. Yes. ನೀವು ಇವಾಗ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಕಾಮ್ ಕೂಲ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಿಸಾಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ. ಎಸ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಕಾಮ ಕೂಲಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿ ಜಗಳಾಬೇಡಿ ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ. ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲರಿ ಅನ್ಯಾಯ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವ್ ಇದು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಡೋಂಟ್ ವರಿ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರಾಟ್ ಅವರ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್. ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗಿಂದ ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ 20 ಜನ ಬಿದ್ದು ಅವ್ರ ಗತಿ ಏನಾಗ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ? That boy will become Yaguttar. But still is doing wonderful job. You pressure ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ಅವ್ರ ಪಾಪ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Yes, yes. ಅದನ್ನೇ ಕೂಲ ಕಾಮಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿ. ನೀವು ಮೇಲ್ ಬಿದ್ದರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಪಾಪ. Yes, yes. That way we expect all senior counsel. ತಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ
serial number
ಗಂಟೆ ಟನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೊಡೆದಂಗೆ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಮಿಕ್ಕಿತ್ತು ಮಕ್ಳಿದಲ್ಲ. ನಮಗೆ ಕಂಠ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅದು ಬ್ಲಡ್ ವಿಗರ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ ಬೆಳಗಿನ ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ. ನೋ ನೋ ಯು ಕಾಂಟ್. ನಾವೇನು ವಿ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗಲಾಟೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. We are implementing the orders, that's all. Yes. Rangnath.
My lord, I appear for the complainant. Last occasion, your lordship gave time to them to implement the order because it's a senior citizen, my lord, a pensioner, aged 71 years.
Yes, sir.
The order was made, my lord, it's already 4 months delay is there, my lord. The order was made on 1/7/2021, page number 10, my lord. Regarding pension, the petitioner retired in 2008, my lord. For 14 years, his pension has not been settled. Then this honorable court directed at page number 28 to settle within 8 weeks from the date of the receipt of the copy of the order. That is on 1/7, my lord. The order was ready by 27/8 and
if it is delay, we'll impose cost, don't worry, sir.
last time I will
Yes, sir.
implement my
Read the order. We'll frame the charge. No, sir.
last time appeal ಹಾಕಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತ last time ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು same submission they have made last time
Writ
ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ
appeal
ಇವತ್ತು time
ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು.
any interim order is there?
No, same thing they have asked last time. There was no interim order. It is in the office objection. ಯಪ್ಪ.
ನಮಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಬೇರೆ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ನೋ ಸರ್, ಈ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೇ ತೋರಿಸಿ. ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೋ ಬ್ಲಾಂಕೆಟ್ ನಮ್ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬ್ಲಾಂಕೆಟ್ ಆರ್ ಬೈಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ us. That is immediate for us. Whether we got any interim order in this case. ಯಾವುದೋ ಕೇಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಅದ್ಯಾರೋ ಹೇಳುದಂತೆ ನನ್ನ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಅದೇ ತರ ಸೀರೆ ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದಾರಂತ ಹೋಗಿ ಮುತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಕಪಾಳ ಕೊಡ್ದ್ಲು ಹಂಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಅದಾಗಬಾರ್ದು. ನೋ ಸರ್. Sir, whether the coordination says all the complaints shall not precipitate. Then whether the coordination bench can direct this contempt court, it should not proceed. ನಮಗೆ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಕ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ unless by Supreme Court. All right.
Well, last time time ಕೊಟ್ಟಿತ್ತು ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವರು 71 years is very bad state of health. Senior citizen 71 ವರ್ಷ ಒಂದೊಂದು ದಿವಸ ಕಳೆಯೋದು.
ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಏನಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Call on 18th, finally the last chance to produce an order passed by the writ appeal court, failing which the complaint shall comply the order. Otherwise, we should present before the court to frame the charge. 18th. A senior citizens ಯಾಕೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಿ ಕಿರಣ್? ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಬೇಗ. ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ವೇಟ್ ಎನಿಬಡಿ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ ತೊಂದರೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಟರ್ನ್ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ. What is this, sir? You fighting against these old people. Fight against youngsters like you, not like us old people. Yes.
In this case, I am for complaint, my lord.
Yes.
BDA is required to file complaints report today, my lord.
Kodappa. You become a good with now. Aisha, you are the criminal appeal ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀರಿ? ಯಾರು ನಮ್ಮ ವೈರಸ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಕಂಟಮ್ ಕೂತಿರೋದಪ್ಪ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ. ಯಾರು ಮಾತು ಕೇಳಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ತಲೆ ಕಟ್ಟ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಸ್ ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ಕೊಡಿ ಏನದು?
And for the complaint, my lord.
Reconsider the time of the petition in 3 months. ಯಾವತ್ತು ನೀವು ರಿಸೀವ್ ದಿ ಸರ್ಟಿಫೈಡ್ ಕಾಪಿ? ಅಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ಯಾವತ್ತು ರಿಸೀವ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫೈಡ್ ಕಾಪಿ? $26,621. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ 3 months. ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 25/9/2021 ಕಂಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Now when you are complied? Yesterday. Valentine's Day. 14/2/2022. This one. 5 months. 4 months. ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
My lord, I have not received the copy, my lord. And as per the order, they have to give an opportunity to hear the matter, my lord. That is also not done in this matter, my lord.
Where is the opportunity given?
My lord, my practice is last occasion. Somebody used to go like that. He had sought for time for hearing. My lord said that it has to my lord, my kindly see the document produced, the letter written by labor, 7/2022. Then he wanted a date, 11/2/2022. My lord, I have noticed the book.
Sir, read the order. What is the order?
Okay, it has been acknowledged as
ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Para 6 ಓದಪ್ಪ. Para 6 ಓದ್ರಿ. Order. After giving an opportunity and after hearing the petitioner, where is the hearing and opportunity?
He asked, and he had expressed his inability to meet us because he was out with COVID.
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ?
Last time, British that this order was passed on 8/2/2020.
That is compliance, sir. ಹೌದೌದು, ನಾವು 8 ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬರೋದಲ್ಲ, ಕಂಪ್ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. 1 week time is granted to report the compliance ಅಷ್ಟೇ. All right. Yes, mister.
My lord, they may be given opportunity, my lord. I will go and explain my case before the.
ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಂಡಾರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದಾರ.
Copy has
ನೀವು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಎಂಡಾರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
My lord, they have not.
ಎಂಡಾರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸಿ.
Endorsement has not served to me, my lord.
ತೋರಿಸ್ರಿ. ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ವಿನಯಕೃಷ್ಣನ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಂಡಾರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಿ. ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? Then not giving opportunity, complaints only after opportunity.
He had actually asked the leaders, persons to which he had communicated with us, asking for a time.
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಆಗೋದಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇಗ್ನೋರ್. ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಈ ಇಂಪೂರ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್? ಎಂಡಾರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸಿ. ಇಂಪೂರ್ಡ್ ಎಂಡಾರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ತೋರ್ಸಪ್ಪ. ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಂಡಾರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನೋ ಯೂಸ್.
He responded stating that
Please show from your affidavit. ಲೆಟರ್ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ, ಅಪ್ರೂವಲ್ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ. ನೀವ್ ಹೇಳಿದ ಅಪ್ರೂವಲ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಒಂದ್ ಲೆಟರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ವಿ, ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ, ಪ್ಯಾರಾಗ್ರಾಫ್ 4 ಓದ್ರಿ ಅಪ್ರೂವಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಡೋಂಟ್ ರೀಡ್. Complaint address a letter seeking for type. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಹೇಳೋದು. ಆಯ್ತು ಬಿಡ. Yes, Mister. We reserve liberty to challenge that endorsement.
Much obligement, madam. They have not something common.
ಕಾಪಿ ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ರಿ. ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಟಿಶನ್ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ತಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ನಿಮ್ ಕಾಪಿ.
Sorry, my lord, I will take it from
ಕೋರ್ಟ್
them.
ನಾವು ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆಟ ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ, ತೊಂದರೆ ಕೊಡಕ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ.
Sorry, my lord. Sorry, my lord.
ವಯಸ್ಸಾದವರೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ಗೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೇನು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಇದ್ದಂಗಿದ್ರೆ ಗೂಳಿ ಇದ್ದಂಗಿದ್ರೆ ಬನ್ನಿ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು.
Sorry, my lord.
Please come to the court. ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಎಂಡಾರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಲಿಬರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಯಂಗ್ಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಳ್ರಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಾರೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಹುಡುಗರು ಬಂದು ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ವಿ, ವಯಸ್ಸಾದವ್ರು ಬಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ರಿಟೈರ್ಡ್ ಜಡ್ಜಸ್ ಲಾಯರ್ಗಳೆಲ್ಲ. All seniors are before the court. Youngsters ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರೀ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್. I don't know, we don't understand why. ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್, ಅಷ್ಟು ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮ ಅದು ಭಾರಿ ಡೇಂಜರಸ್ ಸರ್ ಯಂಗ್ಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ಗೆ.
Sorry, my lord. Sorry, my lord.
ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಬನ್ನಿ ಮೇಲೆ. ಅದು ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಾಕಿದೆ ಎದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ನೀವು ಬನ್ನಿ. ದಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಫೈಲ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ಪಿಟಿಷನ್ to take action against the accused and pause of section 11 present civil contempt. Action pause of section 11, 12 contempt contact for willful disobedience of the order of Leonard Single Judge dated 16/4/2021 made in WP 8195/2019. First para continue ಮಾಡಿ, second para continue. Pencil since the same was not complied, when the matter came up for this court on 8/2/2022, this court granted 1 week time finally to comply the report, failing which the accused shall present before the court to hear and present the charge. Today, Sri Unnikrishnan, learned counsel for the BDA, filed the affidavit of the accused and para 4, para 5, 6 stated as under. First up, we have heard the learned counsel for the parties to this. Sri Shepi. Yes, Lakshman Reddy, learned counsel for the complaint, reiterating the argument made, the grounds urging the contempt petition, contended that in spite of the order passed by this court, dated 16/4/2021, directing the accused allowing the petition and remanded the matter to the accused for reconsider and pass appropriate orders within 3 months from the date of certificate copy after giving a supplement opportunity and the hearing and pass appropriate in accordance with law, has not passed any orders. Thereby was forced to file contempt petition before this court on 23/11/2021. First up, he would further contended, though the endorsement issued 14/2/2022, the endorsement has not whispered about opportunity of hearing provided to the petitioner. Therefore, would contend that the endorsement also issued after the time stipulated by the learned single judge of this court, delay of 4 months 10 days. Therefore, is sought to allow the contempt petition with cast. Per contrast, the Unnikrishnan, learned counsel for the accused, contend reiterating the argument made in the objections has contended that after the receipt of the order passed by this court, complainant addressed a letter to the BDA 6 times in spite of opportunity given, not avoid the opportunity. Thereby, the endorsement came to be issued on 14/2/2022. And thereby, the order of letter signature has been complied. Therefore, sought to dismiss the contempt petition. First up, having heard the learned counsel for the parties, it's undisputed fact, the learned signature this court by the order dated 16th April 2021, while disposing of writ petition specifically stated as under para 6 statement. Admittedly, the BDA ought to have passed the order within 3 months from the date of the copy of the order. Accordingly, copy of the order was received. The order of notice was received by the BDA on 26/6/2021. They ought to have passed the order on or before 25/9/2021. But the input order came to pass only on 14/2/2022. That is, after the contempt petition came to file on 20/11/2021, and that too, the order passed by this detailed order for this court dated 8/2/2022 clearly indicates that the BDA has not complied the order within the time stipulated. And almost all cases, BDA has the habit of delaying only on the contempt petition initiated. Then they will pass the orders, either endorsement or rejecting the claim or endorsement. It is right time for the BDA to change it is the high time for the BDA to change the attitude and ensure, consider the orders passed, obey the orders passed this court within the time stipulated. Unnecessary, this time stipulated to avoid imposition of cost. First off, though this court on several occasions imposed cost on the BDA on the delayed tactics, till the BDA has not rectified its mistake and continued this mistake, and there seems to be happy to pay the cost of public money, the complaint. First off, thereby the fit case to impose cost. Next up. Since the BDA has not considered pass the order within the time stipulated, the complaint was compelled to file the present contempt proceedings. And this court had taken pains, passed several orders, including the detailed order passed on 8/2/2022. Thereby, not only harass the complainant, both physically, mentally, and financially, and delayed the proceedings, obstructed court proceedings. Thereby, the BDA has abused the force of this court, should not be encouraged. To stop any of the above, we pass the following order. Accepting the belated affidavit filed after delay of 4 months, 10 days, and in view of the endorsement dated 4/2/2022, the contempt proceedings hereby dropped, subject to payment of cost of rupees 50,000 payable by the BDA to the complainant within a period of 3 months. First up, it is needless to observe, it is always open for the complainant to challenge the endorsement dated 14/2/2022 if so agreed in accordance with law.
My lord, if it is 15,
yes, sir.
serial number 15, my lord, there is some inconvenience, my lord. What has happened is, Mr. Nanjun Reddy was appearing, he is not well. I was, my lord, not in town, my lord. They asked me to appear, my lord. I came very late in the evening, they came. I found, my lord, that one of the complaint is known to me, so I can't appear. Can I seek your lord's indulgence to give them three days time so that, my lord, they engage some other counsel, my lord? I'm sorry, I owe an apology to your lordship and to the other counsel. This was, my lord, the problem. Therefore, my lord, I said I'll personally come and request your lord.
Learned Senior Counsel expressed disability to appear in the present case, as you know, one of the complainant personally, and therefore could not appear, as the previous Senior Counsel Nanjun Reddy is not well, seeks 1 week time next week.
Great.
Yes.
Appear for the complaint placement.
Why Shastri was no smile today?
No, he has filed a compliance report. I am happy that at least after 10 years, some efforts he made towards awarding compensation for my client.
Compliance made within the time.
No. Milord, 23/3/2021, next year,
Yes,
Milord.
sir.
Any-
4 months, sir. Approved by whom? Approved by whom, sir? Sir. 4 months ಯಾವತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ?
From the date of order, it is 22/7/2020.
No, date of order order ಅಲ್ಲಿ 4 months from the date of certificate copy order ಅಂತಿದೆ.
We have submitted representation on 3/5 and the same was received by the respondent on 21/5/2020. 21/5.
3/5.
3/5 we gave.
3/5.
It was received on 21/5.
21/5 ಇಂದ 4 ತಿಂಗಳು.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ 20th 9 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
20th 9/2021. ಯಾವಾಗ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ?
11th February 2022. Award is passed under section 28A on considering the representation as directed. Of course, I am aggrieved by it.
4 months delay. 4 months delay.
Please, Milord. Correct.
Shastri.
Please, Milord.
He says the delay of 4 months. ನಾವು ಅನ್ಯಾಯ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ನ್ಯಾಯ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತಾರೆ.
Vivekanand appear
ಅನ್ಯಾಯ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು.
I have soft corner for Vivekanand, Milord. At least he gets the things done. Some way he sees that files are moved and right things.
No, Vivekanand not done. At the instance of this court, the accused has done.
Milord,
ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅವ್ರು ರಾಕ್ಷಸ ಕೂತಿದ್ದ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ.
ಮಧ್ಯರಾತ್ರಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಜನ ಕಳ್ಸಿದ್ರು, ಕೇಸ್ ನಾಳೆ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿಗೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ತಾವು ಎದುರಿಸಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮಧ್ಯರಾತ್ರಿ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಕಳ್ಸಿದ್ರು ನಮ್ಗೆ, ನಮ್ ಕ್ಲೈಂಟ್ಗೆ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ರು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಸಿ ತಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗತ್ತೆ.
Not necessary, you are represented in the petition. ಇವಾಗ ಮಾಡಿದ್ ನಾವು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಲ್ಲ, ನಾಟ್ necessary ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದ ಅಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ.
Sir, I am aggrieved by it. He has awarded little less compensation than what is awarded by this court. This court has awarded 15 lakhs.
Challenge ಮಾಡಿ. You.
Please, Milord. Liberty reserved under section 28E. For
one more litigation for you. One more litigation.
Please, Milord. Please, Milord.
The present contempt proceedings is civil contempt proceedings initiated by the accused by the complainant against the accused under the provisions of section 11-12 of Contempt Court Act for willful disobedience of the order dated 23/3/2021 made in WP 53-100/2017, wherein the learned single judge will dispose the petition directed the accused Muda to consider and pass appropriate orders on the applications dated 16/5/2010 and 12/2/2013 filed by the complainants under the provisions of section 28A, 28-A capital within bracket 1 of the Land Acquisition Act within a period of 4 months from the date of certified copy of the order. Since the representation was not considered nor passed any orders, the complaint was compelled to file the present contempt petition on 24/11/2021. This court issued notice to the respondent on 3/1/2022. Subsequently, the respondent served unrepresented. Thereby, Sri Vivekananda, T.P. Vivekananda, learned counsel in the panel untext file power and to reply short time. Accordingly, it was adjourned. When the matter came up with this court on 8/2/2022, on the request made by the learned counsel, finally 1 week time was granted to report the complaints. That's how today Sri Vivekananda learned counsel for the accused filed the complaints affidavit of Special Land Acquisition Officer Mysuru Urban Development Authority, and specifically stated Para 7 and 8 as under. Full stop. Para 7, 8, 9 as under. And he would submit, since the land acquisition officer, fairly submit since the land acquisition officer pass a favorable order in favor of the complainant by delay of 4 months. Delay is explained, therefore, he requests his court impose some cost has to be waived. Sri Balkrishna Asir learned counsel for the complaint submit, though the order passed by this court has been complied belatedly by issuing endorsement, by issuing the award on 11/2/2022, his client is still not happy the award passed. Liberty may be reserved to the client to challenge the award in accordance with law. Submission placed on record. In view of the above, we pass the following order. The content proceedings hereby dropped. It is, however, it is needless to observe, it is always open for the complaint.
Display
Complaint land losers to challenge the award if so aggrieved in accordance with law. Yes, Ramesh. There is no non-filing of police report of the accused SP, Bengaluru District Office. Third, office says, accused number 2 served. Sorry. The accused served unrepresented. Sri Kiran Kumar, learned government advocate, enters to file power. And filed the complaint affidavit. Yes. Party.
46 now. By lapse of time, the respondent has followed the rules statements are updated because that is of the year 1989. Survey sketch have been prepared. Because Tahsildar directs the revenue authority to locate my name when the record concept is grant. And the terms of the grant is because now the Tahsildar makes it. Files an affidavit, issues an endorsement saying that the sketch is not prepared by the person who has been already been transferred. But that is not the order.
Yes, read the page 47 order.
If you have disposed of by directing the Karnataka transportation consider Karnataka Valley Act, taking mind of the circumstances related upon the is that
Yes.
the issues of the liberty to submit the representation along the order, the classes are restored, shall inform the minister of status of the constitution.
When did you made a representation? 17/8. 21. 8 weeks 17 and 17 16/10. 16/10. Yes, what is the endorsement now issue?
Endorsement is the state prepared by the ADLR in by a person who was transferred. So that is not legal.
Yes, Mr. No, we have to do on or before 16/10/2021. 3 months delay. Impose cost on the Tahsildar. Yes, sir. We challenge that order. Mama. The problem is on the madness, Kampla Madala, contempt, endorsement, Matte writ petition challenging that. Matte, other order, Matte contempt. Where the end, sir?
ಏನಾಯ್ತ್ರಿ? ಹಾ ಅದೇನ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಫೈಲ್ ಹೋಗೈತೆ ಇಲ್ಲೋ?
Though a full bench of this court pass a detailed order. ಅದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಮವ್ರು ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಬಟ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲಿ ದೇ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್ ವಾಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕರ್ಸ್ ಸರ್ ರೆವಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು felicitate the people sir all the officers we created either BDA Land Revenue Act BBMP KDB going to facilitate the litigant public sir general public. Instead of that, we are creating litigation everywhere. Floods. Even after 75 years independence, we are not able to give justice to people, poor people, sir. Why the revenue department? ನಮ್ಮಂತ ಸುಮಾರು ಜಡ್ಜಿಗಳು ಬಂದೋದು ಸರಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ರೆವಿನ್ಯೂ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಅದು ಕೆಂಪೇಗೌಡ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಹಿಮೆನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಕಲ್ಲು ಕಟ್ಟಡ ಕಟ್ಟಿದಾರಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ದೇ ಬಿಕಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಆರ್ಟ್. Where the end, sir, Kiran? Now orders pass, you are not compliant, contempt filed. Now you have endorsement. But again under writ petition. Where is the end for these people? Come on. The complainant filed the present contempt petition, present civil contempt petition to take action against the Tahsildar. ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳು ತಹಸೀಲ್ದಾರ್ ತರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Under the provisions of section 11-12 Contempt Court Act for willful disobedience of the order passed by the learned single judge dated 20th July 2021, made in WP 12,987/2021, wherein the learned single judge while disposing of the writ petition directed the Tahsildar accused to consider representation of the petitioner dated 27/1/2021 and pass appropriate orders within 8 weeks from the date of representation, and same has to be intimated to the complaint. Since the order of Leonard Single Judge has not complied within the time stipulated, the present contempt petition came to file on 1st December 2021. This court issued notice to the accused on 20th January 2022 and posted the matter today. Today, Sri Kiran, Leonard government leader, filed the affidavit of Geeta Deegan Tahsildar, now working under Bengaluru Development Authority as Tahsildar grade 1, filed the affidavit and stated that in para 3 as under, para 3, para 4 and para 5 as under. Para 3, para 7. Para 3, para 5. Next para. Having heard the Leonard counsel for the parties, it is undisputed fact that the Leonard single judge will dispose of the petition directed to the responsible officer of the state, that the accused Tahsildar, to consider representation, pass approved orders within a period of 8 weeks in terms of the strictly in accordance with the terms of Chapter 11 of the Karnataka Land Act 1964. Keeping in mind the observations made by Leonard Single Judge during the course of the order. Unfortunately, the accused has not completed the order within 8 weeks from the date of the order, that is on 17/8/2021. The accused ought to have passed the order on or before 16/10/2021. Since the accused not complied, the complaint was forced to file contempt on 1/12/2021. And after issuance of notice, now the accused open rise and issued the endorsement, issued the endorsement Annex R1 dated 24/1/2022 after delay of more than 3 months, thereby not only disobeyed the order passed by the court for delay of more than 3 months, as admitted by her in the affidavit, para 2, para 5 of the affidavit, and unnecessary drag the complainant to file the present contempt petition by spending litigation expenses, mental trauma, and financial loss. Thereby, the accused has shown disrespect to the court in order to maintain the majesty of the court, order of majesty of this court. Cost has to be imposed on the accused for delay in consideration issued the endorsement rejecting the claim of the complaint. Mr. Vinod, the above, you pass the following order. The contempt proceedings hereby drop, subject to condition that the accused has to pay litigation expenses of 20,000 to the complainant within a period of 3 weeks from the date of 2 weeks from the date of the order. And it is needless to observe, it is always open for the complainant to challenge the endorsement dated 24/1/2022, if so otherwise in accordance with law. Yes. Receipt number. Where is Rohini? We have to comply the order. 1 and 2. ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡೋಣ ನೀವು ಮೊದ್ಲೇ ಆಟ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಹಂಗೆ Yes, sir. Who appears for the response 1 and 2? After the orders passed by this court. 1 minute, sir.
Both the occasion and the official was present, very much present and
Mr. Counsel, can you allow to ask something? Why you so hurry, sir? For all a seasonal advocate, sir, have some patience, calm and cool. Yes, Mr. Government Advocate. Direction 1 and 2. That is the Deputy Commissioner and the Commissioner not to permit the fourth respondent Balakrishna to participate in a Patridari in the rites, rituals of temple. Whether you are permitted after 30th August 2021, where are stated in the affidavit. After the August order for this court, we never permitted. If we participated, what is the action taken by you? What is
In fact, immediately after the order of detailed letter of the subsequent issues of reflect answers. The administrator of the temple also has written a letter to the directing him not to participate in any of the wishes of the temple as per the orders passed by the honorable Karnataka. Copy of the letter contains details to the administrator. This is not necessarily submitted at subsequent issues of the letter by the administrator. The administrator has not informed that his
ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಫೋನ್ ಎತ್ತು ನಾವು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಟ್ರ ಐತಿ
the money of Karnataka. The function was conducted by the temple authorities and none of the delegation acts against the government.
no, Mr. Kiran? We want to know after this order passed, not only you have taken steps to issue letter to the administrator and show where is the affidavit. We never permitted him to participate in the rituals. Writing letter is immaterial. Court is directed 1 and 2 not to write a letter, not to permit this man. You should have passed an order directing not to permit. Where the letter, sir? Where you stated letter is all right. ಇದು ಒಂಥರ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡ್ತೀವಿ ಇದು ತೆಗೆದು ಕೊಡೋದಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗೋದು ಅದಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. You have been directed not to permit. Where you have stated in the affidavit after the orders of this court, we never permitted, never participated. Affidavit. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸರ್ ನೀವು ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಆದ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Please write, sir. We are asking some question to him. Let him answer. He could not able to answer. Why you bother? All.
to make an allegation that news photograph taken published in the newspaper. Adula answer ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. We have stated that this person was on the stage and just like any other general public, they have participated in the process.
ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ page 48. It was conducted in the presence of the administrator.
What happened that appeal? What happened that appeal? Yes, sir. Now the affidavit of the accused 1 and 2, they never participate, permitted the any other person. You can't go by newspaper, sir. File affidavit. You will say, Mr. Court will not depend upon newspaper cuttings. That is well settled law, unless you produce any document. What is paper cutting? Yen beka bariತಾರೆ sir. They have their own right. You document ಕೊಡಿ sir. After this order passed, so and so permitted to participate in proceedings. Proceed. Who pays for the Balakrishna? Who pays for the Balakrishna? You are the Balakrishna. Have you participated in the proceedings? Temple, rituals after the order. What is mean by that, sir? Court says you should not participate in the temple.
I have removed from the service as a Krishna Party. Therefore, I have not participated as Krishna Party member. As a devotee, my lord, participate in this process.
Now he says, one nimisha sir, order irodu Balakrishna Shetty to participate as Patri, Patradari in the rights and what is document? Photograph will not go with photograph. ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. Photograph ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕಲರ್ ಶರ್ಟ್ ಕಲರ್ ಶರ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ರ ಅವ್ರು ಪಂಚಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಪಾರಿ ಪತ್ರಿದಾರ. You file your objections. Mr. Government Advocate filed the affidavit of the accused 1 and 2. The fourth respondent, the third respondent Balakrishna, never participated in Patri Patadari in terms of the High Court order. First, Learned Government Advocate for the accused number 1 and 2 filed the complaints counter affidavit dated 15/2/2022. Save his place on record. Sri Sarath Kumar Shetty, Learned Forces, sir. Contempt proceedings rejoined for intelligence. We don't understand, sir. Dayavitu, sir. Yeah, now ಇದು rejoined evidence record ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು contempt ಅಲ್ಲಿ. If we come to conclusion, there is a violation, we frame the charge. ಅವಾಗ ನೀವು ಏನ್ ಬೇಕೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು. rejoined ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ, ಇದಾಗ್ತೀವಿ. Contempt proceeding become executive court. File affidavit. Sri so and so Learned Council. Accused number 3. Untaxed file power and file the who applies for accused number 2. Rohini Sundari served unrepresented. Rohini Sinduri, accused number 2, served unrepresented. Leonard government advocate and to file power for accused number 1 and 2 and file approved. The count approved. Say so and so 6 times. Next week, the Leonard government advocate is directed to file a specific affidavit of the accused 1 and 2. That after the order passed by this court on 30th August 2021, the accused number 3. Accused number 3, Balkrishna B. Shetty, never permitted to participate as Patridari in the rites and rituals of the temple.
The complainant, please, Your Lordship. Order dated 1/9 was brought to their notice on 29 to bring us within the old pension scheme. Nothing has been done. On the last occasion, they said they're placing it before the syndicate yesterday. It was not done.
What happened, syndicate, sir? Yes. You can't wait, sir. ನನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಿರಣ್ ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅವರು ಸೆಷನ್ ಇದಾರೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ನಾವೆಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್? ನಿಮ್ ಸಿಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ಗೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸೆಷನ್ ನಮ್ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾರು ಅಡ್ಡ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಧರ್ಮವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರು ಅಡ್ಡ ಬರಂಗ. Can you charge?
Any more time, 10 days.
12 weeks over. Then you are liable to pay cost. Cost you can't escape. 12 weeks already over. Yes, ma. You want 1 more week?
Your Lordship may give it. The problem of the litigant starts after they succeed in the case, Your Lordship.
Yes, yes.
Yes, we are grateful to Your Lordships for being.
Oh, what to do, ma?
Yes, yes.
All this mandamus.
True.
Will create so many children.
Sir,
Contempt,
we are
then
grateful to Your
endorsement,
Lordship.
one more writ petition, one more appeal.
True, but we are grateful to Your Lordship that Your Lordships are taking this matter so seriously. Your Lordship be granted 1 week time. It doesn't matter.
Sir, you are matro madi 12 weeks over. They want a result from you. They can't wait. They can't wait, sir. They want to know the result immediately. People want the result immediately, either court or the authorities. They have patience to wait. They have lost the patience. 75 years, they lost the patience. Even after independence, they are now struggling like a British rule. What is this, sir? Officer, they don't do. And these universities, we don't understand these universities. University registers, they act like a dictators. Finally, 1 week time is granted. No, sir. 2 weeks time already agogide. Then you'll impose cost. 2 weeks, cost of rupees 10,000.
More than 2 weeks, I not see.
In spite of granting time on 1/2/2022, till today, the accused has not filed any reply nor complied the order for the single judge. See, Ramesh, the not counsel for the accused submits. Now the syndicate passed the resolution. Syndicate has to take place, but court cannot wait for syndicate meetings. And it is for them to take the action within the time prepared by the court. As a last chance, 2 weeks time is granted, subject to payment of cost of rupees 5,000, payable by the accused for adjournment to the complainant, and comply the. Then entered for ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ 1,000. Late complainants of 1,000 each for all the complainants. within a period of 2 weeks, failing which comply the order or reply, failing which comply the order or reply, failing which the accused shall present before the court to hear and frame the charge. Yes.
Yes, my lord. Complainants, my lords.
Yes, Kalyan.
My lord, reply ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, reply ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು ಅವರು. The matter was urgent for filing reply, my lord. And RT has served and my lord is not represented.
R3 ಯಾರು?
Naresh, my lord, Accountant General.
Will issue bailable warrant.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ 1 and 2 ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು ಗೌರವ್ ಸಹಿತ.
R2 served unrepresented. Sri Kiran, Learned Counsel. Kiran, Learned GGP, unfit to file power for the accused. 3 also along with accused 1 and 2. Ian, what is the direction?
Direction was pension. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ 85 ಮೇಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Pension ಯಾಕ್ರಿ ತೊಂದರೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ?
Revised pension 83 ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ 80 ಮೇಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ವೆದರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ ಚೈನಾ ಆರ್ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ಆರ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಡು ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಟು ಸೇ ದಿಸ್ ಅಕ್ಯೂಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ಅಕ್ಯೂಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1
ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಕ್ಯೂಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ 2
can't control the finance department. ಸರ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರೋದು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ದುಡ್ಡು ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಸರ್. ಇದು ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರನ್ನಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸರ್? ಫಾರ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್. ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್. What is this, sir? 1st July.
3 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಕಾಪಿ ಸರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನವೆಂಬರ್ ಎಂಡ್ ವರೆಗೂ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು.
Don't worry, you will get interest. Interest plus cost.
My lord, 85 years interest ತಗೊಂಡು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ ಅವರು? 85 ವರ್ಷ ಅವರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಈಗ. Above 80, all are 80, above 80. Interest ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ. ಒಂದು ನೆಮ್ಮದಿ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
Complaint submits all the complaints who are above 85 years.
80 years, between 80 and 85.
And worth of their life, evening of their life, they are entitled the pensionary benefits. Legally they are entitled, but the order passed by the learned single judge has not been complied, even though time stipulated expired long back. Even the learned single judge held the delayed payment within 3 months not complied. All the complaints are entitled 6% interest per annum till 6% annum from the date on which it fell due. Finish payment till the government, the accused are not paid. Sri Kiran Kumar, learned government advocate, will settle the record. Finance department ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ record ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ. The matter has been referred to the finance department. There is a delay in the finance department. He seeks 2 weeks time. Will summon the finance department implement ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ. Finally, 2 weeks time is granted, failing which all the accused persons shall be present before this court to hear frame the charge. As already there is a delay and they are liable to pay not only interest as already the single judge as well as cost for delayed proceedings.
Please, no.
Lordship,
ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಬರೋಣ. ನಮಗೆ 1:30 ನಿಮ್ ನೋಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆದರಿಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
Night shift.
2 ಗಂಟೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ.
Night shift list number 2, serial number 5.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಏನ ಹಸಿವು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ? ನೀವು ಊಟ ತಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕಳ್ಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಹೋಗ್ ಬನ್ನಿ. 2:15 ನಿಮ್ದ ತಗೋತೀವಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್.